one. People have many ways to remember their life. These ways vary with the time and become more and more modern. However, the book, one of the ways to remember the life, is like an endless flow from our memory stream, and the person who has the skill to catch the best of the books, who is from the reading cultures, always has the flame to enlight the sky in their mind. In a century, technology almost overwhelms and ranges everything, so there's a risk that books can be forgotten due to the influence of technology. However, books are available, and the problems are in the stubbornness of the human. Books are there and still wait for the day when they can touch the soul of the readers. Books desire to become the fuel for light center in our mind and hearts. Books can't disappear just because some people don't look for them. What is a reading culture? We should start to get to know about it, about reading books. The German can be the shining mirror for us to follow. It's absolutely imperative that we should see their image and let our reading be reflected. Germany, a country, is famous for the fact that reading cultures become their tradition, and there are more libraries and bookstores than entertainment centers. And the Germans go to the library more often than go to the stadiums or movies or movie theater every weekdays and weekends. To them, books and art are love. In spite of their simple food, their hard behavior rules, and cold faces, they never let their soul arid and cold. The reading culture in Germany is the combination of the humanity, the kindness, and the generosity. The fact that public bookcases appears on every road is a way for the German to exchange their knowledge to each other. You can get a book freely and leave the book you already read. The public bookcases are the projects to show the respect to every German civil, and the volunteers are always there to arrange the books and remove the old-time books to show their respect and perfect preparation for the readers as good as possible, regardless of levels, age, or wealth of the readers. Berlin becomes a haven of libraries and bookstores, where has most in Germany. The people are always lively, even when they are engaged in books. They are the people whom you look at, you can get inspiration for reading books. The image of the boys who are quiet with the books on trains, or the girls who take the book with her on grasslands is not strange. The German read books everywhere, on trains, bus, subways, and platforms, or at the airports. Everywhere has bookcases, and people often kill the time with books. Rarely take email or make phone calls, or play games on smartphones. The German is also well known for saving the time, even the time for knowledge. And The key to the success of this culture is that they were taught the importance of books and how to read books in their childhood and in their family. It's like an etiquette to grow up and to be mature. It's not cliched, very simple and artistic. Parents spend 2-3 hours reading books for children before sleeping hours. Orientate which books is vital for children. Always encourage and take them to the library. These kids are aware that they should love books because the books bring knowledge and a nice future life. The Germans create opportunities for each other and do it impressively and from the bottom of their hearts. Do you know what do they do? Well, there are children born from poor family. They don't have money to buy books, and their parents don't spend time on reading for them or on their study, and the government will give them the brightest gifts. The adoptive parents who have reading skills and those children, those poor children, will have the chance to grow up in the family with reading tradition. Those adopted parents will lead those children to the world of books, to live in the real reading environment and learn how to use a treat book. Therefore, that nice word will arouse those children's desire to train themselves and to overcome all the challenges in life. The German children are nurtured their passion in this way. They are led and their skills are mastered until they grow up. They become the people who continue the mission to lead the other children to the love of books. Over there, reading culture never dies, I believe. There is a simple truth that to laugh by laughing, to eat by eating, and to read by reading. It means that you can read what you love, to enjoy the whole book, to feel and to get all the values of that book. Let's start from what books you like to read. Every time you read like this, it will evoke your imagination, and you can go a long way of what is taking place in books and in your mind. How interesting this is, and thus you can gradually complete your language and your personalities. Reading books means that we go into others' world, and through words we can feel the world with others' eyes, the warmth of the hands of the others, and with others' hearts. And from that we can understand ourselves so much. When we read a lot of books, we can feel the melody of words, feel the growth of beauty every day in our own souls. I like the saying, nature and books belongs to the eyes that see them. By Ralph Waldo Emerson, it means that the deeper you go into the world of books, the more beautiful and interesting things you can discover, and you can live in the wonderful world of books. Because, yes, I want to quote some famous saying. The saying by Jean Descartes is that the reading of all good books is like a conversation with the finest minds of past centuries. And Victor Hugo said that it is from books that wise people derive consolation in the troubles in life. And Dr. Seuss said that the more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. But it is said that Vietnamese don't read a book 1 year yet, at average. The Vietnamese equate the reading interest with the reading culture. Many Vietnamese people would like to read, but what they read are newspaper or entertainment news, and both are the rare cases. What almost the Vietnamese know are from separate news and reports, later from books. So they can't have their comprehend view of everything. They often read books like they are reading newspaper or magazines. So after reading books, what they can remember is only some impressive sayings of some characters and books, not a comprehend view. And even many people read the they read books without taking notes or marking what is important to themselves. And even many people read the books which are popular, but they don't know why those books are famous, and they don't know which values those books bring. For example, the youth nowadays would like to read Chinese love stories. Well, and they don't, and it's almost become a propaganda. They don't know which values this book can bring to them. Yes, and only read for entertainment. So it can't be called the reading culture. Vietnamese reading culture brings a lot of entertainment elements, but not elite patterns. April 21st, the Reading Books Day, gives Vietnamese publishers, authors, and readers a chance to read books, to produce books, to write books. However, we can't expect that all the elite things from the books all over the world can be conveyed to Vietnam, because reading books must be every day and with all the suitable behaviors of reading cultures, and with all your love from your heart. Yes, reading books and with all the love from your heart is the most important thing. Follow your heart, you can be successful. Thank you for watching.